There is growing speculation in Western and Russian intelligence and in world intelligence, MI6, specifically MI6, CIA, GRU, that this act of violence may have been indirectly encouraged or directly encouraged or facilitated by Chinese interests. Today, I'm going to tell you how Trump's military parade that he announced to be happen this summer, 2025, and the escalating conflict between India and Pakistan are connected. So Trump's announcement of a large-scale U.S. military parade scheduled for summer 2025 drawn attention not only for its domestic implications, but also for its timing amid escalating conflict between India and Pakistan. The situation in South Asia is increasingly seen as a proxy theater in the broader global competition between military-industrial powers, primarily the United States, China, and to a lesser extent, Russia. I will connect the dots. Give me a time, okay? Donald Trump announced a huge parade. Dot number 2. Over the past decade, China invested hundreds of billions of dollars into the Pakistani economy and military infrastructure. This investment includes advanced air defense system, combat aircraft, a range of conventional weaponry. China effectively turned Pakistan into a strategic outpost for Chinese interest in region. In fact, China and Pakistani recently announced this huge program called CPEC, I believe, China-Pakistan Economic Council, hundreds of billions in infrastructure, in high-speed internet, in kind of city of future or district of a future in Pakistan. Financed by China. Of course, China does it for its geopolitical, economical, and military interest. Basically, I would say 99.9% of Pakistanis are dependent from China. Okay? So it's about number 2. Now let's return to the recent terrorist attack in India, carried by terrorists from Pakistan soil. Pakistan militias, and resulting in the deaths of numerous civilians, particularly they were targeting Hindu people. And it has raised suspicions among intelligence communities. While no official statement has been made, there is growing speculation in Western and Russian intelligence and in world intelligence, MI6, specifically MI6, CIA, GRU, that this act of violence may have been indirectly encouraged or directly encouraged or facilitated by Chinese interests. If true, the objective may have been to trigger military escalation between India and Pakistan, thereby creating a real-time showcase for Chinese-made weaponry in an active conflict. Okay, this is dot number 3. India, for its part, maintains a sophisticated air force, sourcing aircraft from both France and Russia. France is Rafale, and Russia's is MiG-29. So these aircraft are among the most advanced in the world. Several days ago, reports emerged of a significant aerial engagement involving an estimated 150 aircraft from both Indian and Pakistani forces. Notably, unconfirmed rumors suggest that one Rafale, France military airjet, may have been downed, possibly by a Pakistani Chinese-made GF-17 or Chinese-manufactured air defense system. It's an incident with significant implication for global arms market. Meanwhile, in Russia, ability to export military equipment has plummeted, was estimated 80%. It went 80% down. Drop in export due to the country's ongoing war in Ukraine. This has created a vacuum, a niche in the global arms trade, particularly across African, Latin American market, any other market that Russia used to export its weapons. China interested in this. Of course, it's a huge market. China appears poised to exploit this vacuum, and if the above scenario is accurate, the recent terrorist attack may have functioned as a brutal form of a product demonstration, an attempt to validate Chinese military hardware and the real combat conditions. Remember, that matters. Real combat conditions are matters. Now Russia is fighting Ukraine. It's not only they are renovating their ammo and firearms, they also not only soldiers getting trained and getting experience, it also generals getting experience. You see? Now let's go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump, known for his transactional approach to global affairs, likely recognizes this opening niche, this $1 trillion market. The upcoming US military parade that he announced can be interpreted as not merely as a display of national pride that was announced. It's our national pride. We won with this, with that. We want to respect the veterans. Yes, it is, but probably 1%. Yeah, it's just a calculated move to reassert American dominance in this huge arms market. This is a strategic response. It's a new form of a trade war that fought not just with tariffs and tech sanctions, but with weapons, influence, and lives. At its core, this is a blood-soaked contest of economic interest masked by a patriotic display and geopolitical theater, one where stakes are high, the rules are blurred, and the costs are borne by ordinary people caught in the crossfire. So nobody cares. They care about economy, money, and political ratings. Thank you. I hope it was interesting for you.